and I'm honored to accept the nomination to be your candidate for the State House seat in our 77th district. It was a desire that I had to serve my community and a concern that we had for our children's futures that made me step in and motivated me to run last time. And as I went around door to door and met the people in our community, I could just see that my fellow Bristol residents shared my concerns and frustrations. And I really made a connection with them, and that stayed. And now over the past 2 years, circumstances have become more difficult, and I feel even more frustrated and determined to serve and to be a part of the solution for our city and our state. As our daughter heads off to college in the fall, I wonder if there'll be opportunities for her will she want to return, to live and work here, because statistics show that our young people are not. And in the last year, my husband Sean, after, in 25 years of marriage, for the first time, spent 7 months unemployed. And, we quickly learned that not only did we have a revenue problem, but we had a spending problem, and we needed to address that as well. As a business owner, what I do is bookkeeping and process payrolls for small businesses and professionals. And as I'm out there, I'm hearing their concerns, I'm seeing them make hard decisions. And here in our city, we're faced with an almost 6% tax increase on our property taxes. And the state continues to burden us with unfunded mandates, and it's just more than we can handle. And really, this leads me to question if our representatives are even listening to our concerns. Our own representative, who took office in January of 2009, has voted yes to depleting the rainy day fund, also voted yes to a proposed extraordinary tax increase for our own ESPN, and also also recently has voted in the biennial budget adjustment to increase taxes by $1.5 billion and also to borrow $1.3 billion just to handle our debts. Abraham Lincoln said that you cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. And yet this is what we see around us, and it's frightening and it's concerning. So it's not a stretch to believe that we can do better. We can do better than this, but we can't continue to elect the same people and expect different results. I'm an independent thinker. I place high value on hard work and on personal responsibility, on giving back to the community. I also, value personal freedom and liberty. And I understand that we must have all the government we need, but only the government we need. And once elected, I promise that you will not find a better listener, an advocate for the greater good of the people of the city of Bristol. And I promise also to apply the same common sense that we use in our own homes. If you can't afford it, you can't buy it. And we have to use the greatest efficiency that we can. We know that. And I also promise to always remember that I'm a public servant, and as a public servant, it's a duty, not an entitlement. So this is a year of great opportunity for the people in the state of Connecticut. And I hope you'll join with me and support me and the other candidates here. And one of the ways to support us, as you might have already mentioned, is just to help with a signature and maybe a small donation to get us started. As we do the campaign financing, we just have to raise a certain amount. We need 150 signatures, and then we will qualify. We need to do that as quickly as possible. So we appreciate your support in that. And we need all hands on deck this year, because I really believe we can bring the state legislature back into balance. We can bring common sense and responsibility, and I believe this is a year to do it. So I hope you'll all support us.